One of our best known and most popular videos is the one that tells the stories of people who experienced paranormal situations by accident. What I like about Luan's story is that it points in exactly that same direction. As I explained to you in the previous video, his TikTok account has been created with the purpose of showing his son's daily life. But soon things changed and became very disturbing. I told you his story, and I showed you the most terrifying videos that he had to date. However, with the passing of time and as more people joined the investigation, more rugged things came to light. And I'm not just speaking of new experiences, but extremely creepy things that happened in the videos that I already showed you, but that escaped our view. Things captured completely by accident and invisible to the naked eye, but in effect, they were there. My name is Leonore Clay, and this is The Darkest Secret. Today we present the terrifying case of Yoshualuc, Part 2. If you are new to this case, let me give you a little summary. He is Joshua, the little boy you see on screen. He has his own TikTok account called Yoshualuc. Luan, his father, created it in order to record the child's antics. He began to use this account to show strange experiences that were happening to him so that his audience could help. The movement of objects and disturbing sounds began to live with his family on a daily basis. However, things began to escalate to an increasingly intense level when the beings that seemed to live with his family began to manifest.
Entonces, a ver qué pasa. Se ve todo muy tranquilo, la verdad, no se ve nada anormal. Ah, mija, se asomó alguien, se está asomando alguien en la escuela. Se asomó alguien en la escuela, mija. Mira, otra vez se asomó alguien. Párate para que veas que no estoy payaseando, no es mentira. Es en serio. Mira, levántate. Hicimos grabar ahorita porque se está escuchando algo en el closet. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Quieres algo? ¿Qué es eso? No inventes, ¿qué es eso? Se abrió. Espérate, cálmate. ¿Hay alguien ahí? ¿Te podemos ayudar? ¿Necesitas algo? Dinos. ¡Se asomó alguien!
There were other videos like the one you now see on screen, which serves us as context at the time to simply know how the events were progressing. However, it was in these types of videos where at first glance they did not show anything paranormal, but actually demonstrations occurred that went completely unnoticed. So far, this was what we showed in the last video. If you want to know in greater depth how it all began, I recommend that you visit the previous video uploaded on my channel, because now, the most terrifying begins. After we made our first video, Luan continued to post his experiences on his account. Footages that informed his followers that their dramatic situation was beginning to enter a dark and gloomy tunnel. The video you're about to see was recorded 4 days after I finished my investigation into his case. This time, Luan was filming at night with his wife. They all came down from the second floor, obviously taking their son with them, due to loud noises that were coming from where they run their business.
No inventes, mira todo lo que se cayó, se cayeron cosas, mija. ¿Le prendiste tu cámara?
Sí, ya estoy grabando. Deja grabo acá de este lado donde se cayó el refresco, juguete, sí. El control.
Sí, a ver, dame chancita para yo grabar. Si quieres graba ahí donde se ve, donde está oscuro, allá donde están las papas.
Deja prendo la luz.
Bueno, está bien. Voltar para allá.
Es que está muy oscuro y luego, ¿qué tal si veo algo?
Ay, Aquí estoy yo, me dices, tranquila.
Ay, no. Mejor tú graba de este lado. Y yo me voy y grabo de este otro, donde está la cuna.
Bueno, a ver, cámbiate.
Es que mira, también acá está oscuro.
When going downstairs and checking, they didn't find anything. That night, they went back to sleep. However, like you, they also did not notice the faces staring at them from the darkness. This would not be the first thing hidden in the shadows of his videos. In a clip of the first part that I uploaded, the shadows also hid something additional, and we didn't even notice it.
Pero ayer se puso la situación muy tensa en cuanto se fue. Se caían cosas, se oían susurros. En la madrugada en un closet que tenemos enfrente de nuestra cama.
From this video, the shadows prowling around their home have begun to be captured. It seems that the person or beings that were captured previously have now taken over the house. And worst of all, it is that they seem to only appear within the child's view.
¿Qué pasó, hijo? ¿Quién está ahí? ¿Dónde, hijo? ¿Ahí? ¿Ahí dónde? ¿Quién está? ¿El niño? ¿El niño?
No.
¿La señora?
No. Sí.
¿Ahí? ¿Ahora dónde? Bueno.
Joshua's sister says that the little boy sees a sinister man dressed in woman's clothing, and that his eyes are missing, a being who usually watches him from the dark. Something completely terrifying, but based on his videos, seems to be more than just his imagination. This whole thing would get completely out of control when, while being alone, Luan begins to hear noises coming from all around his home.
Me siento muy nervioso, no sé qué hacer. Tocaron otra vez. Mira, esa tira del florero. Se ve una sombra. Mira, se está moviendo esto. Pero no hay nada aquí. No hay nada aquí. De este lado se ve una sombra, se ve una sombra. No sé qué hacer, amigos. Estoy un poco nervioso, Se vio algo en la tienda. Venga, vamos a ver. Vamos a la tienda. Vamos a la tienda. Vamos a... Venga. 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 Sí. Con unas cajas de refresco. Unas rejas. Unas rejas se cayeron. Miren. Se oye algo al enfrente. Oigo un susurro. Un susurro.
A shadow appears sitting far away from the shot. However, as soon as Luan turns, another or the same shadow moves closer to him to a point where there was nothing there before. Do you also hear that sigh just when the bottle falls?
Estoy un poco nervioso. Se vio algo. Estoy un poco nervioso. Se vio algo en la tienda. Venga. Venga. Vamos a... Venga.
From this shocking clip, the follower suggests to Luan that he immediately abandon the house, which is no longer a safe place for him or his family. There are not just a few who affirm that this figure is no longer a ghost or another spiritual presence, but directly are speaking of a demon. What could the intentions be of this or these beings? Why can only Joshua observe them, and not his parents who can only see them when they view these recordings? And the most important question of all, who can they turn to get out of this distressing problem permanently? Questions that for the sake of little Joshua and the other members of the family, I hope they will be answered promptly. If you liked this video and would like to see more updates on this case, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to be among the first to know the fate of this family. I hope you liked this video. If so, help me by sharing these videos with your friends. My name is Leonora Clay, and this was The Darkest Secret.